Coach Pender, Joey Pender from West Ouachita. Who's probably going to catch more grease than anybody else here today besides me.
I'm kind of used to it. There's a couple things I like to start with. First, I'm glad Billy Laird's in the room. It still makes me feel young. We were extremely excited about being here. Kyle called early on and started this process. And of course, me and John Carr talked several times, and we were thrilled about coming. Of course, I played there back when the earth was cooling a long time ago, and it's going to be exciting going back to Tech. I'm real disappointed in the media for not asking a question from Haynesville. Where did somebody learn how to swim? At Haynesville. That's what I asked the coach a while ago. Where they swim at up there? The creeks, the rivers, something? I mean, I tell you what, Coach, I brought up about being excited about playing Haynesville. I played them through the years. I don't care if I ever go to Haynesville, Louisiana again. I tell you what, outstanding program. Red Franklin and now his son continuing on this. It's a real good program. I played them 5 times in 4 years, and I don't want to play them in checkers. Caps off to a good program. We're excited about being here. Anybody got any questions?
How are you going to make it without your best friend, Vic Dowler?
Vic Dowler. Well, you know, Vic said one time, this Bayou Jamb that we've been in Monroe, we always go back and forth, and Dalrymple said one time that we're not good friends, we're just acquaintances. So I guess we'll leave it like that. We play golf together. I hope Vic will cheat in golf, so you got to watch him so if you're playing against him. Yeah. And when we're together, we both cheat, so you definitely got to watch it. Vic's a good guy. He's always going to be a good friend.
Joe, is it real special being back in Tech where a lot of people don't realize you were equated in notoriety with Bradshaw and all the great ones?
Yeah.
I'm kidding you, really.
Yeah.
But, you know,
There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
or Fred, he did leave Fred. But how special is it to go back to where you did play?
It's really nice. Me and my son, my wife came to a game last year at Tech, and we were walking around in the facility inside, and we're looking at Bradshaw stuff, and we're looking at all the stuff, and we find one little picture. It's that big. And it's in 1982, we play in Delaware, and I'm in a 4-point stance. I said, see, that's your daddy's rear end right there. So, it is exciting. Of course, several guys at Tech, Petey Payor and I are good friends. I like what I hear going on over there, so it's going to be really exciting to come back to that place.
Joey, talk about the draw to leave Jonesboro, go to West Ouachita. I know we got tremendous facilities, but it is a pretty nasty district with Ruston and Neville and Bastrop in it.
Yeah, Ruston, Neville, Bastrop, Florida, LSU. I'll tell you what, it's murder row. It's murder row. And then right off the bat, we got to play Ouachita, which is loaded. Carr's talking about his skill folks. You know, all coaches lie. Carr's real bad about lying. But I won't. I'm kidding. Yeah, right. I'm excited about it. I tell you what, they're putting our turf in right now. Got the field all tore up. They sunk it down about 3.5 foot, took all the dirt out. It's an amazing process to watch. Everybody's wanting rain, and I'm probably the only coach in the state hoping it's a drought, you know. They kind of got a late start, so our home opener is going to be September 10th against Winfield, and that's the target date. We hope the field will be ready by then. So, but it's exciting being at a district. Coach Barrett, the principal at West Ouachita, was one of my coaches at Louisiana Tech when I played there. So I've been knowing him a long time. Me and Mitch Thomas are real good friends. So it's been a real good transition. We still got a long way to go.
Coach, you pulled a heck of a draw in this jamboree playing Ouachita, playing up, and especially his 5A team that's close by. I mean, what does that do for your kids, knowing who they're playing, being familiar with them, and also kind of starting off real strong? Well,
our kids, of course, they played last year over at Ouachita, and I think Ouachita spanked them pretty good. So we got a lot of respect for them, but I mean, the jamboree is kind of a glorified scrimmage. You know, you got things you got to work on. If you want to work on your short passing game, you kind of find out a few wrinkles you want to do there. And of course, going against Ouachita, you're going to immediately deal with athletes, you know. And they're gonna be very well coached, so caps off to Ouachita. Their staff, they do a wonderful job. I watched the film on the Jamboree last year. It's definitely gonna be a challenge early on, you know, so. But I'm real pleased with my kids. I tell you what, we've been coming out, probably 95% of our kids are making the workouts, and so there's only one way to go. You got to work your way up. No, you don't get a question. You don't get a question. And Joe, you bring. He gets so many athletes, and then next thing I know, I open a newspaper, and they're closing more schools, sending them. I guess they're going to be coming out of Arkansas soon.
That's where I come from yesterday. That's where I come from yesterday. So we're not playing at your field? Scrimmage?
Well, I kind of let that bag out. We have to deal with that a little bit. We got a scrimmage with Farmerville and Delhi Charter. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Joe. It's going to be ready before the field will be ready. So.
We hope, right?
Yeah, we hope.
Coach, obviously most of you guys know each other. How nice is it to get together in a situation like this where you're not competing right now, you're just kind of hanging out and making jokes with each other?
Well, I mean, all of us coaches are a lot alike. I mean, all of us want to win football games. We want to pay the price, you work hard, and you hope the chips fall your way. But most of us are good, decent people. I know Coach Larry and I, we fished some together. We were just telling a story. He was at a meeting the other day. He called me. It was last spring, and I was supposed to be at that meeting. My phone rings. Of course, I'm sitting on the chinkapin bed on Candy Lake, and I am hammered. And most of the time, I don't answer my phone, but when I saw it was Billy Laird, I could not resist. I said, "Hello, Coach." He said, "Where are you at?" I said, "Hold on, listen." I hit the chinkapin. They flopped into my well. He said a lot of nasty and ugly things to me, but I hate I missed that meeting, but I'm glad I caught them chinkapin. It's good to see everybody, and you know, when the fall comes and the screws get tight, and everybody starts doing what we do. But we are very thankful to be here. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Joey.